Have you heard about cardiovascular stimulation to stop a cluster headache attack quickly and without using medication? In this video, I'm going to show you how it works. I hope this is helpful.
Hi, my name is Francisco and I have had cluster headaches for almost 30 years. The attacks usually happen at night, 2 hours after sleeping. I can have 1, 2 or 3 attacks every night for 1 to 2 months, and then they disappear for a couple of years.
The attacks used to last 1 to 2 hours, but using this method, they last between 15 and 30 minutes.
The method consists of performing 3 yoga poses and a breathing technique while we have the attack to stimulate our cardiovascular system, increasing oxygen and blood flow, helping our body to stop the attack quickly. Additionally, we are going to hydrate and be in a cold and ventilated place, like a room with a door or window open. You need to have a glass or bottle with cold water, tissues to blow your nose continuously, and if you have sensitivity to light and it's daytime, wear a blindfold to cover your eyes. Find a place where you can be on the floor sitting in this position, laying down completely, or kneeling with your forehead on the floor. Breathing is very important to control the attack. The following breathing technique is called box breathing and consists of breathing in 4 steps, counting to 4 on each step. Inhale as deep as you can, counting in your head to 4. Hold your breath. Exhale, counting to 4. And hold without breathing. Then repeat. We'll be doing this during the first 2 yoga poses, which is most of the time during the attack. It's going to help to relax and increase oxygenation. In the last pose, we're going to do a different breathing technique called fire breathing. I will explain it later in this video.
This is where I go immediately when I wake up and have an attack. This room has good ventilation and I open a door near where I am that leads outside. This is very important to do wherever you are, since the goal is to breathe fresh air to increase the amount of oxygen in our body. Opening a window works too. If the air in the room where you sleep feels dense or enclosed, find another place to be. Have a glass or bottle of cold water and tissues close to you, so you don't have to get up during the attack. Blow your nose and drink water constantly. I usually do it before the second pose. The cold helps me. I recommend a light short sleeve shirt, pants, and no socks. If it's daytime, I wear a blindfold since the light causes me more pain, and I don't take it off until the attack is over. If it's night, I don't use it, but I keep my eyes closed all the time. Try doing the same. Having our eyes closed helps us relax and reduces brain activity from having to process what we see. The same applies to noise. Try to be in a quiet place. If possible, sit down on a carpet next to a cold floor, such as wood, tile or concrete, preferably clean since we will have our forehead on the floor. If you don't have a carpet, use a mat, blanket or towel to sit comfortably on the floor. Here you can see 3 poses recommended by a yoga teacher
to increase blood circulation, oxygenation, and relaxation. Each pose should be held between 30 seconds to 2 minutes. After the third pose, repeat the first and go in a cycle between the three until the pain stops. For me, an attack usually stops during the third or fourth cycle, but it varies depending on the intensity. The duration of each pose depends on how you feel. If you are feeling uncomfortable in one pose, move on to the next. But if it is relaxing you, hold it for a longer time. Get on your knees. Bring your stomach to rest between your thighs and put your forehead on the floor. Stretch your arms in front of you with the palms toward the floor. This will increase blood circulation to your head, relax you, and relieve pain. It also helps to clear out your nose, so blow your nose to be able to breathe better. If you do it on a cold floor, which is what I recommend, the feeling of the cold on the forehead and arms tends to help. During this pose, do the box breathing all the time. I do this pose for a short time in the first 2 cycles, when the pain is more intense, and I do it longer in the next when I'm more relaxed. Get up very slowly as you may get dizzy. Sit cross-legged with your back straight. This is a good time to drink water and blow your nose. Remember to do all this with your eyes closed. You can have your arms up to increase oxygenation or resting on your legs for relaxation. I usually do the first variation during the first 2 cycles and the second for the rest. Continue doing box breathing in this pose. Mentally count to 4 each time you inhale, pause, exhale, and pause. Focus on your breathing. Don't think about anything else. You don't have to do it, but the following may help you. Head sliding down. I don't know why, but having my head forward is more painful. I rock myself back and forth. I have seen videos of other people who rock in the same way during an attack. Maybe we do this trying to distract the pain or to relax. When the pain is too intense, I move my legs up and down quickly. I just do it to calm down the anxiety of wanting the pain to disappear. Find out what helps you to release this anxiety, but don't hurt yourself. Our brain has enough to deal with the attack. Hold this pose for as long as you want. I do it much longer than the other 2. When the intensity of the pain reduces, I switch to a slower breathing and I try to fall asleep. Remember, keep your eyes closed all the time. It's usually in this pose that the attacks stop. Lean your neck on one of your arms for a few seconds. Try massaging your neck with your hands. When you're ready, lift your back and shoulders off the floor and extend your arms in front. If possible, raise your legs at the same time. Hold this pose for as long as you can. For this pose, the breathing technique is different. It's similar to fire breathing. While holding this position, inhale and exhale quickly through your nose. Do quick but strong exhalations. It should be heard like this. You may get dizzy doing this breathing. With this exercise, we will increase blood circulation and oxygenation. I do this pose for a short time, resting for a few seconds before doing it again. At the end, I do a full body stretch. After doing this pose, a cycle is completed and we continue with the first pose. This method doesn't prevent the attacks, but it helps me to stop them quickly when they do occur. I do these exercises immediately when the attack starts, and I continue until the pain is completely gone. The first time, I recommend doing them for at least 30 minutes, so you can see if they help you. Breathing is very important to stop the pain. Do the box and 5 breathing techniques as described, but exaggerate them. You should be able to hear yourself inhaling and exhaling. Don't be shy. And finally, keep your eyes closed all the time and try to relax. That's all. I hope you are encouraged to try this method. If it worked for you, please come back to this video and post a comment to motivate other people to try it. If you like, give it a like and share it with other people. If you have questions about this method, contact me through Instagram.